Hello, this is Mr. Marshallek, Mr. Bing. Wednesday, September 23rd at 1:10 p.m. This is fourth block. This is what I actually look like with my little gray stubbly beard. And this is, it's pandemic time, so I will put my mask on. Students are actually in this room at this time, and we're all masked up. We're all masked up as we should be. But anyway, you guys that are present, Nathan and Lewis and Matt and John and Nassim, close your computer lids for me, please. And I'm going to explain to you guys on the camera, on the Schoology video that I'm making, as I'm explaining it to Nassim, who's sitting right there looking at me at this very moment. Hello, Nassim.
Hi, Mr. B.
Oh, it's good. He got audio on the screen. A lot of times I talk to kids and they don't respond. It's like, hey, Nathan, what are we going to do? And he's like, yeah, not this Nathan, another Nathan. Okay, so while I am explaining to you guys who are physically here what's on your screen, I have all, wait a minute, I didn't share it. Hang on, I got to share it. Share. Okay. Oh, there we go. While I'm explaining to you guys, Nassim and John and Nathan and Lewis and Matt, physically you're right here and I'm explaining what's on the screen and you're looking at it and we're discussing what we're doing today. I'm also recording this via Zoom, but I don't use Zoom. I'm making a recording and then I'm posting it on the Schoology page. However, it's also running live right now on the Schoology conference, which we've talked about, but I'm just reminding anyone who's watching this video. Let me make sure. I've been told I mess with my mask too much. I just can't help it. Okay, so hello guys. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, you were at home and I'm hoping you looked at Schoology and that you know everything we're doing this week. Every day, whether you're here or not, you have to get on Schoology, get on the announcements, get on the course page, the Project Lead the Way page, and the Engineering Notebook Simulator. You try to do as much as you can at home so that when you come here, you don't have to worry too much about like notebook work or reading or things like that. You can focus more on the actual computer work that we do in class. So when you look at Schoology, you see announcements are right there. And I think, yes, I'm doing that on the recording as well so they can see this. So when you go to the announcements, you see this, of course. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020, Block 4, POE, Principles of Engineering. What is late? So 1.1.4 was supposed to be turned in Sunday at midnight. Today's Wednesday. So you got that turned in?
Yes.
Yes, Nassim said yes. Nathan is looking at me, nodding his head. So is Lewis. The other two also nodding. Okay, that's good. Good. 1.1.4. If you did not turn it in, you still can. If you're at home watching this, if you did not turn it in, you still can. 1.1.4 by this upcoming Sunday midnight. But after that, it will disappear forever. Monday, you were at home, not a holiday. You were just at home, learning from home independently. I was there running a Schoology conference all day long, and I need you on Mondays to join me in those Schoology conferences when you can. Because I know you have Zoom conferences and other classes, but I just try to be there all day and let you come in and see what I'm doing. And then chat with me if necessary. So, however, this upcoming Monday is a real holiday, so you do not have to do that on Monday. I guess I'm going to go for a bike ride or something. Yeah, thank you, Missy. Now, Tuesday and Wednesday, yesterday and today, the people who are present at this very moment were at home yesterday, and the people who were present yesterday are now at home. But you still have the same assignment. You have to be working both days regardless. 1.2.1, and there is each student picks a different energy source note that's up there. I'll explain in just a moment. And then obviously Wednesday, 1.2.1. The rest of the week, Thursday and Friday, we are starting a new assignment called 1.2.3 Physical. It's about electric circuits. Physical meaning we're actually going to put our hands on something, and it'll be very exciting and dangerous. What's due this weekend? Well, 1.1.5, which we worked on last week. If you did not turn it in, it is due this weekend. For full credit. It's not like late or anything. It just wasn't due yet. And then 1.2.1, which is what we're doing today. Today. What else? Whatever works. Matt and John, whatever works. Things are strange right now. It's a pandemic. The world is so different than what we expected. Look at me wearing a mask. Look, who would have expected this? The world is different. So we have to figure out how to make school work. And on these assignments, where you're supposed to be building things, supposed to be programming, supposed to be doing all kinds of things that you can't necessarily do the same way at home, you have to figure out something. And if you come up with creative solutions, I will be very open-minded to that. So whatever works is the rule. So after you look at the announcements clearly, you then go back and look at the Project Lead the Way course page, which is where the assignment is, 1.2.1 Energy Sources. This is today's assignment. I will go over it in detail or in more detail in a little bit. Let me just get started on everything else first. Back to the Schoology page, the notebook simulator. Yes, I want you to look at my notebook. I try to give you a visual guide of what your notebook might look like. There's not necessarily answers here, but there's like a setup for you, so you can look at that. So here's my engineering notebook page for this assignment. You can look at this if you like. You can try to not copy necessarily, but try to mimic what I'm doing if you think that it looks good to you. There's not really much there. This assignment's going to be pretty light today. I promise there will be heavier assignments coming. And then, as I said, we're running our conference. And when I click on the conference, we go into some sort of infinite tunnel of conferences. So notice that I am a host and a participant in my own conference. Back to here. Announcements, course page, notebook simulator. We've already got week 1, week 2, week 3, and now we have week 4. 115 we worked on last week, but it is not due yet, so that's why I put it in the week 4 folder. And then 121 is what we're doing today, and I can't see that very well, so I'm gonna make it go a little bit bigger there. It actually, when I got bigger on the big screen, it actually got bigger on the little conference screen, so that's good. 121, it has an introduction that I think is at least 3 notes for you to write. The equipment, there really is no equipment besides your notebook. And the procedure, this is just a research assignment. So fun, Nasim. Research. There's a research assignment, and you'll be looking things up on the internet. There are conclusion questions. There's 3 of them. You skip the second one that does not apply because we're not doing a significant part of this assignment. You'll be happy about that. And so the conclusion question number 2, you don't have to worry about. You can just skip it. You can just write not applicable, whatever you want. The submission for this assignment, NB, is notebook. Sometimes it'll say SS for screenshot. Sometimes it'll say PH for photo. So this doesn't have any computer work or actual building to do, so you don't have anything but a notebook entry to make there. Back to announcements. Yeah, we looked at that. Back to the assignment. We're going to look at that right now. Okay, the assignment itself. Have we talked about this at all yet? Have we talked about this at all yet? They're not responding. That means no. That means no. Okay. That's okay, Nasim. I'm not like making fun of you. I'm just like, just getting a vibe, They're not answering at home either, Nasim. You know, they're just sitting here. They're just sitting there looking, wishing that this video would wrap up soon. Like you are. You're wishing that everything would be wrapped up soon. Because this is straightforward. You're going to know what to do with this. It's researching different energy sources. Make sure that you have 3 or 4 notes here. Right there's your notes. Those are excellent notes right there. 3 categories of energy: non-renewable, renewable, and inexhaustible. You will look at that and make notes of that, and that will make sense to you. The rubric, don't look at the rubric. I don't use them. And then the procedure itself is about a presentation. I think we can just get the information and not present it. We have much more of a personal relationship here, the 6 of us, there's only 6 of us here at this moment, rather than standing in front and having a formal presentation. So what we're going to do is go straight to step 2, which is the presentation content. You have to choose an energy source and then answer all these questions about it, you know, researching on the internet. And then you have to cite your source or sources. I don't care about any formal citation like they're showing here. I don't care about that. I just want to know what the website was, and you can just write that down. Write it down. We're not making it a digital document. This is all a pen on paper for you to record all this information. And then there's conclusion questions. Remember, I said you can skip number 2. Now, before I actually release you, your classmates at home, Nasim and John and Nathan, your classmates at home have already chosen energy sources that they want to research. So we're going to have to do the same thing, energy sources. And so I'm going to click on, look, and here's a source that I could cite. And on this website that I randomly selected, it gives these different sources of energy. And the 5 of you here have to pick one of those, and then you can't pick the same one as someone else. So if you don't care, you can just wait, and other people will pick their other things. Or if you're like, oh my God, I got to get solar, and I better not let Nasim pick it. So whichever one you want, you can claim, but then as soon as you do, it's gone. Now, for those of you who are at home, you've already selected. You don't have to worry. If Nasim picks nuclear, it's okay. You can still have nuclear, whoever had it at home. I think it's Cody, actually. Do you guys have any selection you want to make right now, or you just want to do it later?
36% 36%.
36% for petroleum.
Yeah.
Nasim just got petroleum. It's off the board. You guys want another one? Nathan, what do you want? Hydropower. It's yours. Matt, are you thinking? Natural gas. Lewis? Wind. And John, what's left for you? You want nuclear?
I changed my mind on solar.
You want, is that okay? Nasim got solar. John, you want nuclear? Okay, everybody has their pick. And so you're going to do research as oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen. As the content, you're going to get this information. You're going to put it in your notebook and pretend like you're doing a presentation. Okay, I think we've got it covered. I think this is a pretty light assignment. Do you agree, John Pham? He agrees. Okay. So you guys go ahead and open up your laptops and tell them, Nasim, what to do, and say it loud enough so we can hear on the video.
Get to work.
Yes, do that. Get to work. And I'm going to stop. Oh, wrong screen. Okay, I do that. Okay, now it's here. Here's me again. Don't look at me. I'm not masked. Okay. Here's me again. And so it's back to mask.
There you go.
There. And so I guess I'll see you. If you're at home, I'll see you tomorrow. You guys, well, I guess I'll see you right now, which I'm doing. And so I'm going to push end and then end meeting for all.